What's up, guys? Mr. Gummy Bear back for another video. And starting to get back on the schedule. It is Thursday, so should be back on the Monday-Thursday schedule. Maybe a little hard with track practice, but we'll get it to work. Speaking of track, this will be the first episode of Story Time. Now, I had my first track meet of the season on Tuesday at Cordova High School. So nice. Just got interrupted by La Madre, mi madre, not the mother. Alright, anyway, had my first track meet of the season on Tuesday, and here's the thing. So first of all, we were supposed to have a jamboree the week before we went on spring break, but it got canceled for some reason and pushed back to this week on Tuesday. So we were all thinking, hey, we're probably going to go to the jamboree, but no, we're going to a normal practice meet. So everybody, and I mean everybody, every other team in the city went to the jamboree meet except our team, and we went to a stupid practice meet. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Gosh, now I have to go eat dinner. Alright, I'm back. Din was very good. So, alright, where was I? Alright, so everybody went to the jamboree. So we were the only team at our meet. So basically we ran against ourselves. No, number one, that's why didn't we go to the jamboree? I don't know. Number two, why are we running by ourselves? Like, it doesn't make sense. And number three, don't really have a number three. Just number one and two. My hood fell off, dang it. Alright. So, wow, the camera got really close. Alright. So, next thing, my coach wants me to run the 1 mile and the 2 mile because teammate Wyatt Charles had blisters and could not run. And Berkeley had a hurt knee, but we're not blaming Berkeley, we're blaming Wyatt for me having to run the 2 mile. So Wyatt, I'm coming for you. No more blisters. Alright. Now, one thing about the Cordova track, it's terrible. Teacher just sent me some math homework. Great. Alright. Cordova track, terrible. Worst track, well, let me take that back. One of the worst tracks I've ever been to. The reason it's so bad is because it's thin and it's hard. Like, if you ever been on a track, you know it's supposed to, like, be comforting your feet when you're running. This track was nothing like that. It was thin and hard. You can't run on it, and your spikes can't sink in to the track. So, that makes it pretty bad. But, alright. So, in my case, the mile was first, which I was going to be running anyway. So, our coach comes up to us and says, well, nobody's running today, so you guys can have it easy and run a 5:42 mile. So I looked over to my teammate Charlie and I was like, yeah, we got that, that's easy. But then our coach, stop sending me homework, algebra. But then our coach throws a curveball, and he says, you have to run each lap at 73 seconds. Alright, so a mile is 4 laps around the track. And if he wants us to run 73 seconds per lap, that means by the time we get done, our mile time will be a 4:52. Think about that for a minute. If he wants us to run a 5:42, but sets us up to run a 4:52, doesn't add up. So we ran at a 5:42 pace the first lap, and our coach got mad at us. So ended up running a 5:25, which, I mean, isn't bad. It wasn't hard. I probably could have run a 5 flat and been fine. Like, it was not that bad. Alright. Then we're done with that race, and we gotta wait for the 2 mile. So 2 mile rolls around. Now, 2 mile, so if 1 mile is 4 laps around, then a 2 mile is 8 laps. Y'all don't know how boring that is. It is so boring. So boring to run 8 laps in a circle. Terrible. So 3 people ran the 2 mile. Me, Charlie, and Caitlin. Terrible. Worst race ever. So we get to running, and we're running, and we're still running. And then I forget what lap I'm on, which I don't think when I run. So, I mean, that's the normal for me. But they're supposed to fire a gun or ring a bell or something like that to tell you that you're on your last lap. So this man, he fires the gun off. Pow! Alright, I'm thinking we're on our last lap. I'm like, yes, I'm almost done. So I come around, I get about 100 meters out from the finish, and I start hauling butt back over to the finish line. Next thing I know, though, is my sister in the stand. She says, "No, Luke, no. What are you doing? You still got one more." I looked over, and she said, "You're on your 7th lap." I sank into a depression while running. I didn't even sprint the last lap. I just jogged. I was so mad. And on top of that, the track is hard and thin. Your spikes, they can't sink in. So that track made me injured on top of running 3 miles. Here, let me show y'all. Look, whole thing taped up. That's how bad it is. I have to put tape on these bad boys because they're that injured. Ridiculous. Another interruption. Wow. Alright. Well, that was the end of the story time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Spread the word of my channel so we can beat Adu Talks for a subscriber war. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. That was close.